We're here and we're going to set for this College Football 25 PS5 schedule releases. The schedule release for the first 2 months, basically, or the first 2 months of uh, games. So let's get into it and get started here. This is the games for beginning April 2nd. So we'll have a game April 2nd. It'll be a shortened version of what we normally do. We normally are going to do 12 minutes per quarter, but we're going to do 5 minutes per quarter on this one because of the date and other things going on that date as well. So that'll be team builder teams between UCO Broncos and the SNU Crimson Storm. And then April 3rd will be South Dakota State and South Dakota. April 4th, North Dakota State. And then April 5th is Bedlam, Oklahoma State in Oklahoma. And then that'll be in Stillwater. And then South Dakota State at Oklahoma State, Arkansas at Oklahoma State at Tulsa, Utah at Oklahoma State at Kansas State, West Virginia at Oklahoma State on April 11th, April 12th, Oklahoma State and BYU. April 12th, and then April 13th, BYU and Oklahoma State and Baylor. And then Arizona State and Oklahoma State on April 14th, April 15th, Oklahoma State and TCU, April 16th, Texas Tech and Oklahoma State, April 17th, Oklahoma State and Colorado. April 18th, Georgia Southern and Sam Houston. That'll be this will be starting our doing my versions of the real life Bulls from last year. So that's the New Orleans Bowl. The Sugar Bowl between Tennessee and Kansas. I know that's not the actual Sugar Bowl, but I decided to make it that one simply because I thought it was just going to be an interesting bowl matchup, and then UCLA and Wisconsin. And then Oklahoma State and Mississippi State in the Peach Bowl. Notre Dame and Penn State in the Orange Bowl. Texas and Arizona State in the Cotton. Ohio State and Boise State in the Sun Bowl, and then the Fiesta Bowl, and then Washington and Louisville in the Sun Bowl. Bowling Green and Arkansas State in the 68 Ventures Bowl. The Boca Raton Bowl, Western Kentucky and James Madison on April 27th. April 28th, Texas Tech and Arkansas in the Liberty Bowl. April 29th, Buffalo and Liberty and the Bahamas Bowl. April 30th, Georgia Tech and Vanderbilt in the Birmingham Bowl. May 1st will be Cal and UNLV in the LA Bowl. So that is April 2nd through May 1st games. Again, I'm not going to go through all of them. Just note that April 2nd will be the first game between SNU and UCO from those team builder teams. And then, again, all these games we will discuss it once we get like a certain week. I will post that schedule to the community tab on my YouTube channel, and so that's where you'll see, say, the week of the 2nd through the 4th. You'll get those games, and then you get the 7th through the 11th, and then 7th through the 13th, and then the 14th through the 20th, and then the 21st through 27th, and then the 28th, 29th, and 1st. You'll get those games as well. So, in just a little bit, once I do this video, I will post all this for y'all. Screenshot a 7-day period. So do the first week, and this will get posted on April 1st. So I'll post this on April 1st. And each time it'll get posted on the day before that week would start for those games. All right, so now for the games in May, that'll be May 2nd through May 31st. May 2nd, South Carolina and Illinois in the Cheez-It Citrus Bowl. May 3rd, Syracuse and Washington State in the Holiday Bowl. May 4th, Northern Illinois and Fresno State in the Idaho Potato Bowl. May 5th, Minnesota and Virginia Tech in the Duke's Mayo Bowl. May 6th, Pitt and Toledo in the Quick Lane Bowl, also known as the Game Above Sports Bowl. May 17th, Carolina and NC State in the Go Bowl and Military Bowl. May 8th, USF and San Jose State in the Hawaii Bowl. May 9th, South Alabama and Western Michigan in the Camilla Bowl or the Salute to Veterans Bowl. May 10th, Louisiana and TCU in the New Mexico Bowl. May 11th, BYU and LSU in the Texas Bowl. May 12th, Oklahoma and Navy, the Armed Forces Bowl. Coastal Carolina and UTSA on May 13th in the Myrtle Beach Bowl. Ohio State and Miami in the Pop-Tarts Bowl. That'll be May 14th. May 15th, Louisiana Tech and Army in the Independence Bowl. May 16th, Rutgers and Kansas State in the Guaranteed Rate Bowl. May 17th, Alabama and Michigan in the Rally Quest Bowl. May 18th, North Texas and Texas State in the Service Pro First Responders Bowl. And May 19th will be Texas A&M and USC in the Las Vegas Bowl. May 20th, Memphis and West Virginia in the Frisco Bowl. The 21st, Miami of Ohio and Colorado State in the Arizona Bowl. May 22nd, Ohio and Jacksonville State in the Cure Bowl. 23rd, Duke and Ole Miss in the Gator Bowl. Iowa and Missouri in the Music City Bowl on May 24th. May 25th, Tulane and Florida in the Gasparilla Bowl. May 26th, BYU and Colorado in the Alamo Bowl. May 27th, UConn and North Carolina in the Wasabi Fenway Bowl. And then the fictional national championships, which means my own custom national championships. These next three matchups are national championships that I have done before, but it was just in older college football video games. It was back in the NCAA football era, and that was unrecorded games, and that is against Florida and Oklahoma State, FIU and Oklahoma State, Nebraska and Oklahoma State, and another Bedlam National Championship one, Oklahoma and Oklahoma State. And then after that, it'll be on June 1st. I will give you this. I know this is supposed to be May 2nd through May 31st, but I'll give you June 1st one, and that is Oklahoma State and Wake Forest. That was another one that I had done. That was another one I had done off recording in one of the old NCAA games, and I just have decided to redo it again as a CFP National Championship game. So that is the June 1st one, and so that is again May 2nd through June 1st. We'll include June 2nd in there because there's one more one that I need to do, and that is Oklahoma State and South Carolina. So yeah, Oklahoma State and South Carolina are the ones that. So again, I'm going to repeat myself in just a little bit here. So the ones that I've done in previous ones off air recording, I'm going to do in the CFP era. This was during the BCS era, but it was unrecorded. Is Oklahoma State, South Carolina, Oklahoma State, Wake Forest, Oklahoma State, Nebraska, Oklahoma State, FIU, Oklahoma State, and Florida, Oklahoma State. Those have been the national championships I have done in those orders, and those are the only ones I have had. There have not been any other national championship games in the BCS era that I did unrecorded, and so those are the only ones that I have done that weren't. And then we'll include June 3rd, which is the actual national championship from last year, which is the Ohio State Buckeyes and the Notre Dame Fighting Irish. So that'll be the actual one from last year. Since I ran out of Oklahoma State ones that I had done off recording as a BCS era one. And so that is the only other one that I have scheduled here. And as of now, I haven't scheduled any games past June 3rd. So again, I have only scheduled from April 2nd to June 3rd. I'll let you know what ones I have for June 4th through June 4th through. Hold on, let me look at it. June 4th through the 30th. Yeah, June 4th through the 30th. I have not announced those games yet. I may do some Dynasty mode stuff. I don't know. Haven't determined what I'm going to do for those games yet. So, again, I will have some of this information for you starting April 1st. I will post the April 2nd through the 4th, actually April 2nd through the 6th games for the college football 25 schedule from where the template that I use on Microsoft Word that I made this table graph chart schedule for. And so that will be posted on my channel in the community tab on April 1st. For the only ones I'll post on that date will be April 2nd, 3rd, 4th, 5th, 6th, and 6th. So the 2nd through the 6th, I will post those games that will be played, and those games are as follows. As I repeat those games: SMU versus UCO, South Dakota State versus South Dakota, North Dakota State versus North Dakota, and Bedlam, Oklahoma versus Oklahoma State is, and then also South Dakota State and Oklahoma State. So South Dakota State has 2 games. Oklahoma State has 2 games in those in that first week. OU only has 1. North Dakota has 1. North Dakota State has 1. South Dakota only has 1. UCO and SMU only have 1 for those within that first week. So Oklahoma State has 2. Bedlam against Oklahoma, and then the game against South Dakota State, which is basically these next 12 days from the 6th on, I'll be doing the Oklahoma State games from this past season and seeing how well I do against the schedule from last year for Oklahoma State. I will do another one in Dynasty without South Dakota State and with another team in their place, since South Dakota State cannot, since South Dakota State's a team builder team, and I can't do team builder teams without doing the cloud thing, and I'm not going to do that. So I'll just have to take a team that's already by default in the game and replace them, or either that, or do the FCS team that region that they put into the game for that game. Which I'm probably gonna. That's what I'm gonna do. So I'm gonna do 2 versions of the schedule: offline play now with South Dakota State as a download offline play now team builder team. And then another one, both of them recorded. I'll record both versions of it, but this one will with the FCS region team and instead of actually South Dakota State. But then the rest of the schedule will be actually non-replaced Arkansas, Tulsa, Utah, West Virginia, Kansas State, then West Virginia, got them out of order. BYU, Baylor, Arizona State, TCU, Colorado. And then after that, Oklahoma State does not play another game until the 21st. So the 18th, 19th, and 20th, those next 3 days, Oklahoma State will not play. They won't play again until the 21st, when it's a time for them to play in the Chick-fil-A Peach Bowl against Mississippi State. Then after that, Oklahoma State does not play after that until those national championship ones against national championship mode games against Florida National, Nebraska, Oklahoma, Wake Forest, and South Carolina. We may have some other ones that are new matchups, and the first ones that are a true BSCS one for Oklahoma State for Dynasty mode, if we should make it in the Dynasty mode again for the first Dynasty season. We're making it into the national the playoffs, and then of course national championship from there. Then I will include them in with the national championships one as a whole, BCS and playoff era one. So the ones that were the BCS era, which were Florida wins against Florida National, Nebraska, Oklahoma, Wake Forest, and South Carolina. All those were wins for me as Oklahoma State in college football 13 and 14. 10. The only one that was college football 10 was against Florida. The rest of them were 13 and 14. NCAA football 13 and NCAA football 14. And so that will close it. That would officially close the chapter on the BSS era. Once okay, so we officially closed the BSS era, even though it was unrecorded national championships. I still document them as they happened, and then then we'll see as we go forward what ones we will have as a true playoff era one from Dynasty mode, and if Oklahoma State makes it in real life. So that is that. So that is basically our video for today. It's basically a schedule release But like I said, again, I will post you the April 2nd through the 6th games of the teams and the date of when that game will take place. Who's the away team? Who's the home team in my matchups in College Football 25 on the PS5? All games will be live streamed with the exception of the one Oklahoma State and BYU. That one will be recorded prior to that, sometime before that, and it will be uploaded as a premiere. And then after that, the 13th, 14th, 15th, 16th, 17th, 18th, 19th, 20th, and so on and so forth from that point forward, those games will be live streamed. The only one that we do not know that every game is a afternoon kickoff, with the exception of the the 12th April 12th one between Oklahoma State and BYU at BYU in the College Football 25 game, with the exception of even with that game, it premieres as an afternoon premiere. The only other one that is not a 2 o'clock or an afternoon game, and we do not know what time we will kick off for, is the April 20th one between UCLA and Wisconsin in the Rose Bowl game, because it is Easter Sunday, so we don't know what date, or what time that day we will have a game on Easter. And live streamed. We just did not know the time of kickoff for that game. So the thing's the chart's going to read the game date, the away team, home team, and where the game is being played, and then this is for College Football 25 on the PS5. So that is that. So again, I will on April 1st, I'll post on the community tab the chart for that first week of games, and then the day before, the second. So the first week is April 2nd through April 6th, and then on April 7th, I'll post the 7th, 8th, 9th, 10th, 11th, and 12th. Yeah, this 7th, 8th, 9th, 10th, 11th, and 12th, and 13th. And then the 14th, 15th, 16th, 17th, 18th, 19th, and 20th on the 14th. And then the 21st, 22nd, 23rd, 24th, 25th, 26th, and 27th on the 21st. So again, that is 21st, 22nd, 23rd, 24th, 25th, 26th, 27th. And then 28th, 29th, 30th, May 1st, 2nd, 3rd, and 4th will be that following week after that. So once you see how it's posted and when it's posted, you'll get the hang of it and know on when this screenshot will be posted on the community tab of my YouTube channel. I actually I'll post the first one ahead of April 1st instead of April 1st, so that way you can prepare for it, and also you know what to expect. So look for that in just a little bit. As soon as I get done with this as soon as I get done with this um, as soon as I get done with this yeah, as soon as I get done with this, I will post that. I'm gonna see here, screenshot that right now, and then I'll post that as soon as possible. So be on the lookout for that. The first, see here, there'll be the first. I'll include the 7th because I'll see here. I'll include one week's worth, 7 days. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, which would take us the 8th, 2nd to the 8th. So again, that is what I'm going to post on the community. And that is going to do it. Until next time, keep on YouTube, everybody, and we'll see you all next time.